investment.
What was your long-term plan?
Well, in the beginning, we didn't think so much about it. You know what I mean? We were young.
Yeah,
you know,
true.
we're still kind of young.
And ambitious.
We were young and ambitious, and I just remember saying, "How cool would it be to tell people I have a bar in China?" That was like literally the only, like, why? That was it. I had no intention. I wasn't too worried about the long-term aspect of it until much later. The first 2 years, it was just about, I have a bar in China. Come hang out at my bar in China. But, you know, we got in the craft game in Wuhan relatively early compared to, you know, other countries. And,
of course,
you know, craft is very young in China.
Definitely,
And it wasn't, we weren't at the beginning, but we were pretty damn close, you know? So craft was very young in China. There wasn't that many other craft breweries. I think there was only one at the time, maybe two. Or now there's tons. They're everywhere. You throw a rock, you hit a craft beer brewery. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the time, there wasn't that much. So when we started brewing, it was very unique. It was very new. It was very appealing to all the foreigners. And it was very appealing to the Chinese who were like, what's this? What's going on? We started catering our beers more to kind of, you know, hit the Chinese palate the way they prefer. We have a lot of interesting beers that, you know, we definitely cater for a Chinese drinker. And it just started growing in popularity tremendously quickly. So it went from just owning a bar, having fun, to, all right, how do we turn this into something a little bit more substantial, a little bit more long-term, and a little bit more profitable. And that happened like at least 2-3 years in, because the first 2-3 years is a battle.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I mean, owning a business in China is not easy.
That's true.
It's not easy, and I think any foreigner
in the first 2-3 years, because obviously
it was a war, bro. I'm not gonna lie. We had 5 people in, 5 friends. You know, one we don't talk to anymore. One sued us.
Okay.
You know, like and there was a lot of issues, you know, and ultimately, you know, we got ahead of it and we got beyond it. But it wasn't without struggle, and it wasn't without casualty, you know. But you know what? That's the nature of business. You know, unless you're in it, you don't know it.
I think it's
it's tough. And once money gets involved, I mean, money is a great separator of friends. But the people that stuck with it, you know, are the people that you kind of survive it with. If you survive, you know, that builds a strong bond, strong relationship, strong trust. And, you know, because myself and the other 2 owners, the current owners, May and Taylor, because we survived through it, I knew that there was something here, something worth growing. Because, I mean, there was times where even we hated each other, but we still pushed through. And ultimately, we wanted to succeed, you know. There's other factors that may prevent that from happening, but right now I know that at least the willpower, the desire is there. It counts for a lot. But economically speaking, you know, COVID had a massive effect.
Definitely, and I can imagine.
There was a lot of struggle through that as well. So the future is still a little unknown, but I'm set on it. You know, I'm set on making it work.
I love the positivity. How do you use marketing to your advantage? Like, how did you get behind it? Because obviously you're starting and you need people to come in. And you're probably struggling at this point.
Well, the first thing I want to say, especially I wanted to say before we got started, and I just completely blanked. I was just like caught up in the whole excitement of it all. Was that I'm 1/3 of the puzzle. You know? There's 2 pieces to this puzzle that got us here. You know, that got us to somewhat moderate success. And those 2 pieces are gonna, you know, May and Taylor. So everything I share is just 1/3 of the secret. You know, to an extent. Okay. You got to bring them all in and see, and then compare, and then see who's lying to who. You know. But it was like it was a 3-pronged attack. You know, it's like I was very good with bringing foreigners in, and foreigners are good at attracting the Chinese population.
Sense of
if the foreigners are having a good time, the Chinese want to walk in and be like, what's going on in there?
What are they up to?
And I was very good at drawing the foreigners in. I was very much accustomed to like that whole community building aspect of it. And I wanted Devils to be the local bar. You know, that was my big goal. Was how do I make it the local bar? How do I make it the spot where everyone who shows up,
wants to be here
and wants to be here and have a good time. So I was constantly targeting the foreign population, and then May on the other side was constantly targeting the Chinese population, and she was using all the Chinese avenues. As a Chinese, she knows what Chinese look at, the Dianping, the Meituan, the different social media platforms. Right now, TikTok. We have a TikTok. I don't even know. I'm just like, all right. But she has an entire group of people that just are dedicated to keeping TikToks going. We have influencers that we bring in that I'm not even aware of. They just walk in every once in a while. I'm like, why is this girl just here taking pictures? And they're like, oh, she's an influencer. And I'm like, okay.
Real quick question whilst you're on that. So you said you're a third of it. So obviously May seems like May is more focused on the marketing side. And the third partner, what was he more focused? Was he more technical or?
Oh, he's all the product. He's the beer and the food. He loves beer. And
he was brewing the beer at first.
He brewed. He's still our master brewer.
So he's the sauce.
He's the sauce, maybe.
He's the sauce.
Depends on how you look at it. He's the chicken, dude. I'm the sauce.
Oh, okay. You're the season.
But you can't eat sauce. You gotta eat chicken.
Yeah, true. But you can't eat chicken without sauce.
That's true. The chicken don't taste so good.
Exactly.
No, but Taylor was all product, and the way I see it is, May more than marketing was the business head, was the business mind. She knew what she wanted. I think May had a more clear goal than me and Taylor in the beginning. Taylor.
It's very helpful, Which is very helpful.
It's very helpful. Yeah.
Sometimes you need someone to see the picture that we're not able
to anyone who wants to start a business in China, the easiest way is having a Chinese partner. The hardest thing about having a Chinese partner is trusting your Chinese partner. But if you can find someone that you can trust, if you can find someone that you can really, have a strong connection with, then that's like literally half of the winning formula. And I think she trusted us more than we trusted her in the beginning, and because I think she trusted us to know what we wanted, and she trusted us to
trust her,
kind of focus on our audience, and deliver a good beer and good food, and she trusted that, I think, more than anything else. So she was very good at giving us our autonomy, and again, Taylor. Stick him in a kitchen by himself all day and he'll be happy, and then you just sit me in front and I'll bring people in through the door, that's
with a big smile on your face.
That's that, and again, it was like a very good combination of tactics among the three of us.
It's a whole unit.
Yeah, it really is, and you need no empire is built by one person.